done finally found a way. Remember nights when we were praying. They said we never see the day. I'm yelling money, anything. I showed them I got what it takes. And now we finally found a way. We live to see another day. And look how far it really came. We at the top when niggas ain't. I hold my head up as I pray. Cause yeah, we finally found a way. Cause yeah, we finally found a way. We done finally made a way. Feel so good at make it out. I've been flipping all these bricks just to build a house. How you expect me to believe your words if you ain't make it out? If there's a problem, little nigga, we can bang it out. Cause where I'm from, where I was raised, niggas get taken out. Where all the ratchet little hoes step out and make it bounce. Keep my hundreds in the mattress, fuck a bank account. We got hundreds, we got thousands, we got plenty now. If you my family forever, we gon' keep a bond. A distant traveler with messages from way beyond. It's fashion, we got all my bitches and we in Milan. I heard it's death over the intercom. You the dawn, well I been the dawn. High tech when I pour, shells drop like a spirit bomb. Changed my ways, I was living wrong. When I'm gone, it's still forever on. We find a way, so now we really on. So let's get it. Remember nights when we were praying. They said we never see the day. I'm yelling money, anything. I showed them I got what it takes. And now we finally found a way. We live to see another day. And look how far it really came. We at the top when niggas ain't. I hold my head up as I pray. Cause yeah, we finally found a way. Cause yeah, we finally found a way. Even after death, we live forever still. Never turn my back on my brothers, nigga, I never will. Money on my mind, gotta hustle, I hardly get to chill. Standing on business, bound to niggas, know I never kneel. If I get caught up, I'd rather have no co-defendant. Devil on my shoulder talking to me, heart was full of vengeance. When they passing down that sentence and they say your name, it's nothing unexpected. What you want, you manifest it. You the one that they selected for the message. Boxing niggas when they try to press it, had to learn them lessons. Walking through my block and I respect, that's why I'd rather had a love, but out of fear niggas get tested. I was David fighting giants, it just made me more aggressive. We had cars and cribs, my arrogance is why I lost it all. I was traumatized, a victim and a slave to what we saw. Yellow tape around the courts, got murdered playing basketball. We ain't have apartments in this building, still we in them halls, nigga. Remember nights when we were praying. They said we'll never see the day. I'm yelling money, anything. I showed them I got what it takes. And now we finally found a way. We live to see another day. And look how far it really came. We at the top when niggas ain't. I hold my head up as I pray. Cause yeah, we finally found a way. Cause yeah, we finally found a way.
Yo, it's another Tuesday night, blackmarket.tv. Share, like, subscribe, tap in on the chat. Shout out everybody, it's 2025. What is the deal, y'all?
2025, all the way live. All the way live.
What's up, y'all? Got a new year.
Solo, what's up, man? Act like you fucking love 2025, bro.
He's grumpy.
Yeah, done. Y'all got no respect between y'all. Know I take over the first segment off rip. Y'all just want to go ahead and act like I'm not here, and y'all just start with your own little thing going on. So y'all let me know when y'all done.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch this.
Because the proper introduction to this situation happens here. It always starts right here. The situation can't go on in this podcast if it doesn't start right here. So I don't know where y'all tripping that little 2024 situation y'all had going on until the end of the year, and y'all blew up. And y'all thought y'all taking off somewhere. Y'all forgot your boys back here with you. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It's definitely not shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? And you know, let's see. Hopefully the rest of 2025 can get better. Because as of right now, it's ugly, bro.
It's ugly?
It's
Is that
ugly,
how you feeling
bro.
Right now?
It's ugly, bro. It's a lot of, you know what I mean? It's ugly, bro.
Shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all respecting me when I get into my little character situation. I don't even gotta say that, I'll just jump right in. But I'm here, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, I'm back. You know what I mean? It's over with. I had to let it out. You know what I mean? Look, we done. We good.
I love it. I love it, bro.
Look, foof.
We miss you, Solo. You a little grumpy today?
A little verbal peito.
A little verbal peito. Shout out Mix and Mel in the chat already right when we jumped off.
I'm definitely grumpy today, man. I got one of the worst toothaches in the world. People know how I feel. I have a toothache. Gotta sit around, wait for the doctor to, you know what I mean? Like, I was a little aggressive today, so you know what I'm saying? So I said, let me chill, let me calm. But I couldn't find the calmness, so I'm still a little aggressive.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think those are probably the worst two things ever: a toothache and a cyst on your fucking culo. It don't get no worse.
It don't get no worse, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get no worse.
I went through a heart attack, right? We go hand in hand.
Oh man,
Toothache is no joke.
That's
Walk.
nerve
I
pain
done
is
ran
like the worst, bro.
I done ran through tequila. I done ran through wild turkey. I done ran through 4 things of Orajel.
did you get the Orajel Plus?
Plus maximum, the supreme team, all that junk. You know what I'm saying? And
Starts
nothing.
to get like tasting like candy after a while. You just start getting numb.
Bro.
It don't even work.
Yeah, bro. I almost called my old plug for 8-ball. Just throw it on that joint. But let me check.
He gonna be all
You
numb.
know what I mean? Let me chill for the 9-9.
Tweaking for a toothache.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy, bro. That's wild.
Oh man, you go on a binge because it's too berserk.
What's up, though?
Chilling, bro. We've been working, bro. End of the year happened. We had our last hurrahs. So we did our last weekly interrupt. We did our last talking tipsy. We did our last live music review. And we closed out the year pretty strong. We had Joselito on the show. Did you get to see the show, Solo?
Did El Charlie kept his clothes on, son?
He did.
He sure did. Very proud of him.
Yeah, very proud.
That's a beautiful thing, bro.
There were no thongs.
That's a beautiful.
It's a great thing.
That's a beautiful thing. I was really concerned about your status in that neighborhood residency after that night. But I'm glad y'all made it. I'm glad y'all made it through it.
They don't give a crap in this neighborhood, bro. They let me do what I want.
I'm glad y'all made it through. You know, all that.
It was a good show,
But,
man. We had some submissions, some good submissions in. Joselito came through too. That was dope. They bet against Los and lost.
How did they bet against it?
You can't bet against Los, bro.
Cannot do that. Try to, you know, that's what motivates me in life. That motivates Los Diggity in life.
I knew that.
People try to shoot me, cut short.
You can't. I knew that Los when we was at Crowbar, and he said, "Yo, I think my junk got towed." Instead of him go checking on his car, he just kept partying. That's when I knew right there, yo, you can't even. He already said, you don't even gotta worry about Los. Los better get anything.
Yo, you gotta think about it, bro. Because if it's already towed, it's towed, bro. I'm gonna ruin the vibe because of the towed car. Let's fucking finish the good vibe, and then we'll find out if the car's towed.
He said, I'll figure it out later.
Change my whole mindset. I got 3 tickets after that. Don't even care.
Yeah.
It do be like that sometimes, though. Sometimes you gotta just let shit ride, right?
Let it rock, bro.
Just the way the cookie crumbles.
I gotta say, I'm proud of my boy, bro. He went up there. They did a comedy show. So Friday we had the live music review. That was way too lit. Everybody, by the way, before I even get to the comedy show, way too lit. Mr. Los was already twisty by the time he got to my house.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is show day or review day?
This was review day.
Review day. Okay.
Review day. They were all. We started late because usually we start at 8, but we started at 10 on that last one. He had already been partying it up with Panama and shit.
Yeah, vibes.
By the time they came here, they were already wasted. But we got through the show all 3 hours. It was a dope show. I got some clips that we're gonna be putting out. I know Los put one out today. We're gonna be putting more of those out. And then Sunday was the comedy show, and I have to say, not that I didn't know, because I did know. I was so sure, but I was proud that I was right. That's my dog. Shout out, Luke. He killed it.
Yeah, we went in there, we did what we had to do, man. We came, we conquered, we won. Just what we do. Black marker style. You feel me?
It was black marker style. What you got going on over there, Solo?
I don't know, bro. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like the noise is like on 1,000 right now.
It's super certain.
It's like it's on 1,000. What are you guys doing? But yeah, homie killed it. He got on stage like a pro.
But
a lot of the people that were there.
Did the alter ego come out though?
No.
Kept it dig, man.
Yo, come on, Los, what's going on? That's the reason why that nigga's so depressed. B, you don't let that nigga out.
We gotta keep him in them dark places, bro.
Nah, bro, we started.
If he sees the light, it'll be a problem. Won't be emo no more.
Yeah, gotta keep him emo. He didn't need emo that day, but you can't pull out all the cannons right away. You know, you gotta build up to that.
Bro, this is like baby steps, bro. That was our first one.
So how you feel afterwards?
I felt relieved afterwards, honestly, as first time doing stand-up comedy. It's very different than being a artist.
You drink before you went on stage?
Definitely.
Just to set the mood, right? Just to get the nerves under control.
Try to nothing too crazy, because don't get me wrong, it was like, you know, like when before you about to do a rap performance and you sit there and like sometimes you think so much about what you're gonna perform, that a couple minutes your mind will go blank. Like what song is even first? And that whole little moment happened. Then they announced my name. It was pretty cool to hear me brought to the stage as your next comedian. You know what I mean? Not your next artist, your next performer. It was the next comedian coming to the stage. Los Diggity. So that was fire. All the jitters came through, the city came out. But it was like anything. Once you throw a joke, you throw a jab out there, man. You just keep rolling with the punches, and it was a dope vibe, man. I'm glad they rock with it. I guess we did so good. Shout out to El Charlie. He was there too. He did a bit too. He did fairly well. But I guess we got the invite to come back to Orlando. So I'm just waiting for that to you know what I mean? Might be breaking the news a little early, but hopefully all that goes through and we opening up back in Orlando for Joselito. And I think it's lit, man. Here we go, man. This might be the start of something huge.
Huge. It's gonna be crazy.
Did you ever think that was something that you would that was in your pathway?
I wouldn't say that it was something that I seen in the pathway. You know what I mean? I've always liked the comedy. I've always been a big fan and very respected the craft of comedians and stand-up comedy, because that is a whole different ballgame, just like battle rap and stuff like that. It's a whole different ballgame than just making music. So did I see myself doing it? I wouldn't say no, because that idea, like, really, let's do this, came about within the last couple years, where I came up with the idea. Like, let's try it. And if the opportunity presented itself, I wasn't going to let it pass it. You know what I mean? Like, we were going to fucking go for it, balls to the wall.
How long you was up there?
Originally, we were supposed to do a 5-minute set. And it turned doubled. We did a 10-minute set.
I probably felt like 30 minutes.
Oh my God, it felt like a lifetime.
He was like, "Do I gotta keep talking?"
Especially with trying to keep people to laugh, bro. Because you look around and if you see a dull face, you're like, "I gotta be fucking funny." This person's not laughing.
Do they have a timer somewhere where you can see it, or you gotta go?
See flashing lights in the back.
Oh, okay.
Ask Charlie when you see him if he's seen the lights.
No, yo, I feel like they were about to pull him off stage.
Yeah, shit turned into a fucking documentary.
That's dope.
I was at a therapist, but it was dope, though, man. He actually, shout out to Charlie, because tonight, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's at the Gimmick Club in Ybor. It's a local comedy club.
Oh, so he does stand up too?
Yeah, he's mingling. He's getting in there. I wasn't supposed to go over there, but tonight, we got the Weekly Interrtupt, so we're going to be checking him out. He's building relationships, and hopefully you see us around doing more stand-up and trying to get involved in everything, man.
That's what we do, bro. Entertainment. That's what we do.
Entertainment, bro. It is what it is.
That's dope.
Shout out Brendan Campbell in the chat.
Shout out, homie. You know what it is. What up, though?
What up, though? So, yeah, I was really proud, Los. I think you did well. You proved me right. That was my dog. I was like, what? And then he even ended it. He like tied in like something he said in the beginning of a bit all the way to the end, and it just felt like a very professional performance, dude.
Oh, okay. I see you, Los.
It felt like a very professional comedic performance.
I felt like I was on my Bernie Mac up there, bro. It fucking felt amazing.
Yeah. You know what it is with you though? You've got the facial expressions. You can reenact how people move. You're good impersonating people. Like, it just works. So What's up, Diggity? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from Louis Maldonado.
Oh, shout out Louis, man. That's what it is, man. Hey, shout out Louis, man, because last year we finished the year strong. Shout out, I went to my first Mexican quinceañera, bro.
I saw that. Was that, yeah.
And fucking incredible.
Incredible?
Incredible, bro. I fucking can't wait to the next one, bro. I got any friends of mine that are authentic Mexican, bro, and y'all got throwing a quinceañera, invite me.
They had a mariachi band and everything, huh?
Mariachi band, they danced all fucking night, bro.
I believe it. It
was amazing. Shout out to him, man. Good times. It was a great vibe.
That's fire. That's fire. Did you eat tacos?
Did I? What? Probably some of the best ones I've ever had, man.
Yeah, they're different. The authentic Mexican food is different than
Yeah,
Solo's like
tortillas and shit tastes different, bro. La salsa, everything's just different. It's good though, man. It's like from Salinas.
I'll take a couple horchatas and we good. So.
Shit, it's pretty good, man. Pretty good. But the year, man, we finished it off strong, man. I'm proud of the whole team, man.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. We did. I sent you guys the numbers from last year to this year. I'm not gonna talk about what the numbers are, but they were over almost 1,000% more than what they were last year. So we jumped in our numbers and interactions and stuff like that. So
they talking back. What they talking back.
Yeah. So things are getting interesting. Think about last year. We have this weekly interrupt that we've been doing. Solo, we've been doing this for a minute now, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 years now, right? Mm-hmm. I was looking back at the folders, and I think this is like year 4. 3 or 4 now that we've been doing this. Then we have the live music review we've been doing. The girls have Talking Tipsy. We've done live events and performances and interviews at locations. We've done pay-per-views of battles. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't y'all do the food review? That was on Talking Tipsy, right? I'm assuming.
We didn't do a food review yet.
Y'all went somewhere and was all on the mic and cameras eating stuff in y'all faces. Don't act like I don't see none of that.
Where was?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Let us know what time it is. Let us know what time it is.
I'm thinking about that greasy ass empanada.
Oh, what he's talking about? Going over there and do the greasy empanada?
Yeah, we had the girls. Remember, shout out to the food truck to the last bite.
Mm-hmm.
That we went out there and we did review their food. It was pretty dope.
That's what he's talking about. Okay, so that was the Fort Myers.
I do be paying attention to y'all, son.
It was a toy drive that we went to in Fort Myers. I saw Golden Child, by the way. He showed up, Solo.
Oh, snap.
Shout out Golden Child.
I just actually heard the new album of Sabe and the other dude.
The Strength?
These niggas sound exactly the same like they did 40 years ago, bro.
Did you hear my verse on that track?
No, I didn't hear no track specifically. I just heard like clips.
Okay.
I could have swore it was like some 2000 joint.
Yep, I'm on one of the tracks.
They put you on there, son?
Yeah. I mean, apparently some people are letting me on their music.
That fire.
Someone has let me. Now Sabe has let me. Solo doesn't let me, because I'm a heathen, but, whatever.
Well, listen to the name, Solo. Jeez.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna let you slide on that one, so.
Solo's like, I'm not letting Eric on the track. We're not.
Because it's all solo. It's just me and my dolo.
I'm just waiting, Solo. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to be a feature, bro.
I'm actually getting back into it. Hopefully, get back to the music this year, bro.
Yeah. Luis Maldonado says, Carlito, when are you coming to PR to visit?
Well, when the lights stay on for 24 hours straight.
For sure, yeah. When y'all can get your lights on for long enough.
You get your light situation straight. We'll be there straight from Delaware. You heard?
I love to be there, yeah. Yo, Louis, how was the lights out there in Puerto Rico, bro? Because that shit, and it's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't really want to get too much into that, but yo, I call one of niggas, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, todo porque ella quieren, all because they just want to do this shit. No real reason behind this or nothing.
Niggas was ironing their clothes in their cars, son.
That's crazy. That's wild. Shout out Stu in the chat.
Ain't nothing was gonna stop them from partying, son.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? It just so happens the light never leaves El Condado, tourist area.
So they didn't go out in the tourist areas at all?
95% of the island went out. So where's that 5%? Where the money at?
He says he got light.
Yeah, I guess. Well, Louis, where you stay? He said, I ain't staying in the Campos and shit. Nigga, I stay out there in the city. Nigga stay in San Juan by the airport.
He's like, wherever there's light, that's where I'm at.
It's the tourist area. The tourist area is a light stay on. I remember the hurricane season. When a big hurricane happened, everything was out except tourist area.
But what was bad about this situation? No fucking hurricane, no nothing. They just cut them shits off.
They do that to La Perla every weekend. This is how they trying to force these people out of there. They turn their lights off on Friday. They don't turn them on until Monday.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling Tico right now, you come around my shit, cut my goddamn lights out. We gonna have a fucking problem. But we gonna square up.
I once chased a Tico guy with a samurai sword from the side of my house.
Eric, wow, son. You gotta relax.
I did. The whole samurai sword.
Buck wild on him.
He ran right to his car, too.
He wild. And the most craziest thing I did is when back in the day I used to live on this one block, and the cable boxes for the whole block was in my backyard.
Yeah.
So niggas had to get into my backyard to turn the cable off. I used to always have my dogs outside. I had free cable, the 99 channels for a good 4 years, huh? Because they couldn't get back there to turn it off. They turned me off in the box. You know what I'm saying? From headquarters. But the 99 channels, they forgot one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I stole some cable for a few years in Timberlane.
Definitely stole
just
cable.
Opened the freaking thing and just connected it.
Connected it right there, yeah.
and then
they try to put a lock on it, and I snapped that bitch right off.
Well, one day they came and they knocked on the door, and they were like, yo, we were in the back over here. We noticed that, the cable's on. I was like, oh, damn. Cable was on? I had free cable the whole time? And then I paid for cable.
Leave it on, fuckers.
Well, ain't bothering you. I missed my show.
Shit.
Yeah, shit's wild, bro. Talking about Puerto Rico, did y'all check out the Bad Bunny album yet, or the short film?
Yeah, I checked out the TikTok snippet.
The TikTok snippet of what? The music or the short film? You better stop it.
Was that a short film or was that a TikTok story joint?
It was a 12-minute short film.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think the short film was pretty dope. I got the whole concept. I think that's a conversation that I was having with some people the other day about basically how the island is changing. How you got these corporations, these so-called gringos, you know what I mean, or outsiders coming in, running the businesses and stuff. And I thought it was cool with him talking, the viejo talking to the fucking coquille. That to me was, you know what I mean? And, and I could relate to that because I had an uncle that was losing his mind little by little before he passed. You know what I mean? And it was kind of what it was. He, you know what I mean, was there and then went to the store and then was ready to pay for this stuff, and how they were just making it so Americanized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, instead of just the shit he was asking for.
Quesito sin queso. Explain
they
that.
Had all different type of breads. Like, yeah, they were just fucking. It was funny because I got it, and then yeah, I like the whole fact how when they cut him short and told him that he couldn't pay with cash. You know what I mean? He's like, well, can I come back and pay later? Like, he'd known the old owner of the building. Then I know we can't accept payment until you.
I was tripping. I was tripping because I'm like, yo, he ordered a tripleta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quesito, was it?
Yeah, quesito. Yeah.
What else?
I think. Did he order some café también?
I didn't see the café, but let's assume he did. $30, B?
Yeah, that's wild.
That was the main thing I see when they said the price. I'm like, yeah, that guy.
Yo, $30, B? But I get it. You know why? Because over there is 11% tax.
Yeah, they got a higher tax.
So a pack of 5-pack of gum is $2, B.
That's wild.
I think what hit me was you don't see that too much in the campos. You might see that like in the busy areas, but like in the mountains, they still run regularly because it's mom and pop joints. But last time I was there, I was in an Uber and this guy was taking me to some place. There was a lot of abandoned buildings, kind of like an abandoned resort, some other abandoned buildings towards the port area, towards the and he was telling me that the Americans were buying these buildings, and you would think that they would buy these buildings and create jobs for locals, but they're literally creating virtual employees. So they haven't even made it. They don't even know what they purchased. They just know that they purchased it and they run it as an office from the States.
That's wild.
So there's no, it's not helping nobody. And they're literally sitting on these buildings because they want more buildings. So when you seen that resort that was empty, he was like, yeah, even though they want to rebuild it, they want to wait because they want the building that's next to it.
Right.
And they want the building behind it. And once they get that, then they will put together this big resort, Americanized resort and stuff like that. But it hurt me into my mind. Like, yo, that's crazy how these Americans come in, they purchase it. They don't even give jobs to Puerto Ricans and nothing like that. They literally running it from the States. They're running it virtually. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's winning at the end of the day. So, I mean, that's what here for me. And plus, like you said, it's taking the old tradition from the OGs. You know what I'm saying? A pan with cafecito. Now you want what type of bread, what type of coffee, what type of milk, what type of sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's literally
come from the vaca, bitch. Fuck your face. I'd have went off on that hoe.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's living in Puerto Rico for 12 years, visiting there every year after that. Puerto Ricans have always been chasing America's customs. They're just behind by a year or two. So how advanced that we are here, Puerto Rico is probably like 2 years, 3 years behind. So whatever we were doing 2, 3 years ago is what Puerto Rico is doing now. You know what I'm saying? And they've learned how to, even with the music, how they took the trap and they turned it into, and they took the clothing that we wear and the stuff, and now they turn, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is chasing America and chasing less of our culture. There's no more culture chase. Now it's all whatever America got, you know, we want to do it like that, and they replicate, you know what I mean? So
I think that's why I like this album. I don't know if you guys heard the album yet, but
I have not.
For me, I'm not a big fan of Bad Bunny albums. I like some tracks that he does here and there. Like there's a lot of tracks that I might like. The last album he did, there was probably about 3 or 4 tracks out of that album that I like. But this album, I actually enjoyed the whole album because it wasn't just the monotonous Bad Bunny. It was, there was salsa, there was plena. Yeah. There was salsa, there was plena, there was all kinds of cultural. There was a ballad in there. Like he really took his musicianship and made it extremely cultural. Like it felt like Puerto Rico.
And that's I'm not a Bad Bunny fan either. I mean, I was when he first started, because it was like all lyricism and bars, and then he changed his ways. But I always give him respect because he's at this point in his career, he don't even care for fame. He preferred to live in culture. That's why you don't really see him out and about, because he's always living in the culture. He's in the trenches in Puerto Rico. And I feel like with this album and with this little short film, he's continuing that tradition of trying to keep culture alive, especially him leading the way, fighting for politicians to be removed, and fighting for things to be put in place. You don't see that from many artists. 90% of these idiots are too busy arguing with each other and trying to kill each other and not fight for their culture. That's right. And Bad Bunny is one of those, on top of like Residente or maybe a few others, that literally go there in the trenches and not just speak about it, but be about it. Be in the middle of San Juan, you know what I'm saying? Might get pepper sprayed, might not. And these are millionaires we're talking about. And I give Bad Bunny that. If you're going to look at Bad Bunny, if anything, look at him in that aspect. Because, you know what I mean? He's trying to keep the culture alive.
Yeah, Residente's been another one that's been, for years, he's been that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like the fact that Bad Bunny's kind of, if I'm not mistaken, it was them too during those protests that were there.
Yeah.
Leading
Yeah, it was definitely them too. So you got to give them that, because again, coming from a religious base myself, you don't really see that. I don't see no religious people taking that forefront and doing that. They're just too busy, trying to shove gospel down people's throats and trying to, play emotionalism and act like miracles are happening and not worried about. If you worried about your community like you say you are in Jesus' love, then you should be doing things like this. Not that whatever y'all got going on in your little churches 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel it. Yeah, that was a message there.
You gotta give it where it's due, man. You gotta give it where it's due.
Yeah, people could talk as much trash as they want about Bad Bunny, but I will give him that. He's active. He's actually doing stuff. You know, you can't hate on that. So, but I enjoyed that album. He has some salsa tracks on there.
He's dope, man. He's dope. He's a very talented producer too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still does, but I know
he's the Bad Bunny. He's
the first couple albums, this man lyrics, made the beats, made the production, created the video. He's a one-man band we talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you barely ever see him in a light of doing things that he shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? So.
Right. And this one, he said in an interview that all of the musicians that participated in this album were from Puerto Rico, were from the island. Like, he specifically made sure that this was created, cultured, branded directly from the island. So it was pretty dope. He definitely got a dope voice for salsa.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
It was fire. It was fire.
Well,
that's him in Puerto Rico. Meanwhile, the United States still trying to, expand itself into other territories, apparently. Did you hear that Trump wants to buy Greenland and take over Canada and the Panama Canal?
This guy, bro.
Apparently he's a conquistador now.
That guy's a trip, bro.
Yeah, let him buy whatever the fuck he wants. He got enough money anyways.
No, bro. This is the problem that I'm seeing. Listen.
Yeah,
I know you love. I know you like Trump.
Greenland, bro. That sounds hilarious.
That's crazy, right? But check this out. Here's my thing between him and Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, I guess, was in the news this week because he was beefing with the UK and Germany. I guess he's like getting involved in their politics or whatever, and they're getting pissed off about it. We're going into an age where rich billionaires are getting into politics. And they're trying to run these nations, rich billionaires.
Yo, I just think it's funny that I didn't know fucking Greenland was for sale. Is there a price tag on that motherfucker?
I don't think there is, but I think they're going to try to find one.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah,
apparently his son was in Greenland. His son was in Greenland.
Yeah, it's just, ain't nobody doing shit with it over there. Let's go fucking buy it.
Yeah, they said that somebody had complained or something from Greenland that was like, "Oh, help us, blah blah. We're taken advantage by the Dutch." And he was like, "Well, we're gonna buy it.
I'll buy that motherfucker. Trump said, "I'll buy that bitch. Watch this shit." So fucking stupid.
Oh, shit is wild, bro. But we're getting into an age where rich people now realize that people will follow them
because they're rich.
They're rich. And this is dangerous.
And think about it, these rich people know if they get into politicians, they can make more money. In politics, they make more money. So these rich people just thinking about their money. They're not thinking of the well-being of people or what they're doing. They're going to jump into whatever that can make them fucking more money.
Let's think about the logic here. If you work at a major corporate company, do you think they give a shit about you? They don't. It's one of the things that people talk about corporate companies all the time. These are leaders of corporate companies. Yeah, man, and we want them to run our countries? That's wild, bro.
I just think that, like I always said, man, we don't got nobody that could fucking really run this country. Like, these are the only fucking options we fucking get every year, a bunch of fucking pendejos.
Well, people are buying their way in, and that's the problem. And they've been buying their way in for years, but now the corporate guys have figured out how to buy their way in and stay in. Like, have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Is that the one where you could, like, they show like the signs you can see like through the regular shit? And
it's basically like the end of the world, or it's like an end world, like the world had like a calamity and all the major brands took over the governments. So all the governments were ran by like major brands like McDonald's or Ford or something like that. Like those were the ones that ran on, and everybody just had to follow.
We were talking about this. Fuck, I need to watch it.
You need to watch it. It's like a 90s movie. It's a hilarious movie. It's a comedy, but we're currently living in that.
I believe it, yo, dude. It's like this shit's fucking wild. This debate in this last couple times, like it's been, I remember as a kid watching the debates, and I was like, yo, this is so fucking serious. This is like, yo, big thing for the country. Now it's like, get some popcorn, yo. These niggas getting ready to go at it. Who's gonna have the best Vine? Who's gonna have the best viral moment on here? Because this shit's about to be hilarious.
Shit is wild, bro.
Like,
shit is wild. And the crazy part about it for me is I'm looking at, I was watching a conversation on Facebook when the people were debating. They were going back and forth, yelling at each other because that's what they do now, right? So they're sitting there telling each other off. One's calling the other one a Trumper. The other one's calling the other one a libertard. And they're just going
a libertard.
They're just going back and forth. Right?
Nigga said a libertard.
A libertard, yeah. And then one said another person called another person a Republican. Yo, they've been going in, right? So I'll read through the comments. Half the time I never participate unless I really like have the time. But otherwise, I just let them just go in. But there was a logic that one of the chicks had because they were saying, "Oh, he's gonna give all these tax cuts to these wealthy people, right?" And somebody came in and goes, "Well, he's got to do that because when the rich people have money, everybody else has money."
They've always had money.
Right. But do you believe that if we give them more money, they're going to give us more money?
I mean,
if we give rich people more money, you really think they're going to give us the money?
Fuck no, they're going to make more money.
I don't think so, bro. I think they're going to keep the money. They're going to invest the money and they're going to buy Greenland.
They're going to buy Greenland. They're going to put it all together and fucking buy a fucking country. Continent. I don't know what the fuck. Whatever you call it. They're buying fucking space. They're going to be fucking storage units all up that motherfucker.
Hope you guys can figure it out. That's what they're going to do. Hope you guys figure out your problems. We already brought Greenland and we're moving there. So see you guys later.
Over here looking at a fucking globe and I'm like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
It is crazy. It is nuts. So that's what we're doing. Apparently we're told we're not going to war, but he's threatening everybody with war. Gaza.
Hey, you damn skippy, but if you don't like it going down.
This is gonna get this. It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting. I'm not gonna say 4 years. It's gonna be an interesting next few presidents. I feel like we're gonna be on a ride for a little while. So some good things though. Some good things did come down at the end of the year that have now been put in place. So do you guys know, have you ever been in a situation where you've got to run your credit report and they run your credit and then you got all these medical bills sitting on your credit report that's pulling your credit rating down?
Yeah.
Apparently a new rule goes in effect that they will not be allowed to report medical bills to your credit report anymore.
So what happens if it's already on it? Can you take it off?
They're going to take it off.
Oh, I'm buying a new car. 2 new cars.
2 new cars. Yeah, apparently there's a new rule, but the fear is that they're gonna try to reverse it because it was a Biden thing. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think it's a good idea because it's.
Let me know if they do that. I'm about to go to the doctor this week.
Well, they are doing that.
I'm about to rack that shit up some more.
Whether it'll stand, huh?
Shout out to Biden, bro.
Shout out to Biden. He right before he goes to take his final nap, he's getting some shit done.
My man paid for all. My man paid. He paid for my school debt. You can't say nothing to me about Uncle B. So.
Yo, same.
Shout out to Uncle B.
Shit.
Yeah, he dropped my 45 quick.
Yeah, I have 40, and that shit just disappeared overnight. I was like,
glad.
Okay.
I'll be glad to take a day off and go to his funeral, son.
You gotta take a nap with him, standing
up. Hold up.
So
he's gonna stand and take a nap with him.
and you ain't even know it.
And you ain't even know. You ain't even know.
And you ain't even know.
Another thing that's changing is that Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, they are putting an end to fact checking. No more fact checking on any posts. And Mark Zuckerberg actually went online to let everybody know and warn everybody there's about to be a lot of misinformation on the platform, and we're not checking it anymore.
So I could just go out there and say whatever the fuck I want to say.
You say whatever we want to say now.
I told you
I heard they banned Pornhub in Florida.
That's another thing that has changed. So they didn't ban Pornhub. They banned you have to upload your ID in order to see it. But here's the caveat. Right. But what Pornhub and a lot of other sites have decided is they've opted out completely. They said, listen, we're not storing all that information because then we have to have all these kind of security protocols and all that to store all your ID information, and we ain't doing all that. So rather than do that, if you are in Florida, they're just cutting off access to those sites. And there's a few of them that are like that. So in order to access those sites, you will need a VPN and be from show like you're from another state. If your IP address originates in Florida, you will not be able to see the booties.
You're done. You're done, son.
You're done.
Done.
Yeah, but that's basically Florida's law now, is that you have to upload your ID in order to access.
There's a lot of blackmail about to go on, son.
I'm fucking sitting right here beside this goddamn window, man. I don't know what it is. It's like a blizzard. I'm cold as shit right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, you cold? Bro, stop hating on my weather. The weather did get cold today.
It did. It was a little break, son.
A little bit. I love
it. It was a 39 this morning, something like that. Over here.
I love it.
It was a little break.
All right, well, a little better now.
He said, I feel better now. Eskimo ass motherfucker.
Crazy, bro. Holy shit.
So, in other news, bodies were found on an airplane. I'll let you tell that one, Los, because you know that one.
Yo, that is... Listen, JetBlue.
JetBlue?
JetBlue.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what bugged me out. I'm like, yo, who the fuck trying to sleep on these cheap-ass flights? But, yo, listen, they found 2 bodies inside of, not mistaken, where the landing gear is.
The wheel well, yeah.
Yeah, so you're talking about the wheel well down where the brakes, the tires go out. They found 2 bodies down there dead in South Florida when the plane landed.
And this is not the first time, if I'm not mistaken. This has been an ongoing thing recently.
Where the plane came from?
I'm not sure. I want to say it was from New York.
Figures.
Can't take your niggas nowhere, son. Trinitario strike again.
What did they say? Was there an investigation? Did they say they were murdered? Did they just snuck on there? What the fuck?
Said 2 bodies were found, bro. That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Would you try to be a stowaway on a plane?
Hell no.
If you were gonna do that, what airline would you do that with?
Definitely not no Jet fucking Blue. Bitch, I need a plane that got big storage space. Let's try maybe a Delta, American airline or something bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know cheapy. Well, at least it wasn't Spirit.
JetBlue ain't cheapy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it ain't really. It's super cheap, JetBlue. Yeah.
Ain't cheap,
They're in the middle.
Say that ain't cheap. I tell you that.
The most scariest flight though is that Spirit, boy.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I did Frontier going to Vegas, and I was a little shook. It was a good flight though. Delayed 3 times. That's one thing I hate about these bootleg airlines. You always get delayed for what reason? I have no idea. So. But, it wasn't bad. The Frontier,
they ain't got enough money to fly it.
Yo, Frontier, $5.99, fly all you want all year, son.
If your flight takes off.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean.
Or if it can land.
Did you do the $5.99? Did you do that deal? The fly all year deal?
I don't think so. I'm a JetBlue guy.
Okay.
If I can't, very rarely. I mean, me and Shorty had this quick getaway flight that we just came up, out of nowhere. So we jumped on American Airlines to Washington, but that was only like an hour and a half, 2 hour flight, light work. But normally everywhere else, like Puerto Rico, I travel JetBlue. I never really veer off from JetBlue. Like I said, I went to Vegas.
Have you traveled yet to like Europe or anywhere on the other side of the world where you got to be on a plane for like 10 hours?
Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't like them long flights. You say, oh yeah, this nigga went to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah, that was a
what was that, 18
hour flight. 23.
Nah, I can't do it. 23
hours. It was a big ass plane too.
No, it was to Vegas. And I was already freaking out. So that's too long for me. So
it was a 23-hour flight, and I had just had back surgery 5 to 6 weeks prior to that.
Nah, bro. then you gotta go over there.
And dedication, yeah.
Nah, bro. Then you gotta go over there with all them skinny minis over there and walk 45,000 steps a day.
I did.
You
a whole week and a half,
but
remember?
You're looking at the negatives, bro. You probably had this little.
That's why I got an Oculus for.
Whatever Korean, anything, just step all over his back, bro. A little egg roll on his back. That's why I got an Oculus. That's why I got an Oculus for. Put me there. He's saying it.
I'm in a virtual. Just put me there. From my home.
There. Can't tell
I'm not
me
gonna lie.
There.
The first day I got there, I remember. The first day I got there, I had busted my ass coming down from the roof. We were chilling at the roof. We were burning on the top of the roof of the building where my boy stayed at.
Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, yeah.
Oh, that must have been a hell of a view.
Oh yeah. I got pictures and everything. I'll show you. And then I busted my ass because it was raining, and I slipped on the water. Now the building there where he lived was like the Vietnamese hood of Hong Kong. And the floors were, those little tiles, those small tile floors, real hard and almost uneven half the time. That's what that was. The whole building was that, and I busted my ass down the stairs, and I bounced. So that first
bounce with it.
Now, mind you, I had just had back surgery, so that first night I was like, "What the fuck did I do? Why am I here? This sucks."
Why am I here? What am I doing in Hong Kong, busting my ass?
Yeah, I was not happy the first day, but then I called back home, and I got a hotel booked from which was crazy because if you booked it from the United States, I got a 5-star hotel for like $500 for the whole week. But if I had booked it in Hong Kong, it would have cost me like $2,000 US. So I had it booked from the States, and then I went to the hotel, and then for the rest of the week I was good. That shit was wild. I enjoyed it.
Hong Kong it's not made for fat people over there, son.
I didn't see very many.
Exactly, and that's.
What do you mean? They got sumo wrestlers and shit, bro. It's made for them.
Those people are not fat. Those people are not fat. Those people are not fat. Those are costumes.
Stupid. That's not real.
It's not. You can't fact check it now.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You can't fact check it now. You can't fact check it
now. Facts right now, bro. Those are suits.
No fact checking allowed.
It's not real.
Oh, hell
not real, dude.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine those bodies on an airplane for 23 hours to the other side of the globe. That'd be crazy.
Did they say how long they went in it?
What?
The bodies?
In the airplane.
I guess that they went on a one-way trip.
2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah, I don't think they got a round trip. That'd have been fucked up if they sent them back.
Return to sender.
Yo, leave them right there. It's not our problem. Just send them back.
Yeah,
they made it this far.
That is crazy.
But what's even crazier is like, just imagine if you're driving by the airport, say over here, and out of nowhere, like they go to put the landing gear, and the motherfuckers just fall out on Hillsborough Avenue. Hey, that's some crazy shit.
Yo, bro.
Slow down, B.
Wow. You be just driving this, this fucking just come rolling up. Boom. Whose insurance you suing after that?
Yeah.
Definitely Frontier. I mean, JetBlue for sure.
Yeah. That's just wild, bro. That's just crazy.
I'll be owning Soul Plane in a little bit if that shit happen.
Yeah. That's just wild. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But you mean to tell me they didn't? That's what fucking scares me about this place. You mean to tell me there was 2 bodies there? Like you said, how long were they there? Are they checking these shits before they fucking leave?
Right. Were they alive when they went in there?
Was it 2 people like, oh man, yeah, I got stuck. They holding onto the tire and that shit just went up with it, or like?
Yes, I got lots.
Got a lot of explaining to do.
But I keep hearing that this is not the first time that it's been lately. It's been a thing. This is not the first. That's not the first report I saw that like that either. There was another one recently. I want to say like
is that like a TikTok trend or something where people are running into planes or something.
I wouldn't even doubt it, bro. That's why I don't got TikTok. Fuck TikTok. That's why.
Yo, we don't travel fuck first class. We try to get in the gas tank. Try to
crawl in the gas tank.
Yeah,
that shit is wild.
That nigga's stupid.
I don't get it, bro.
You gotta swim in this ethanol.
Yeah, like that's wild, bro.
Yo, gotta chill out. Nigga drinking ethanol like it's pitorro and shit.
What's the plans for 2025, bro? What's the goals here?
2025. Nonprofit organization is going up. We just got the paperwork back for that.
That's fine.
Our goal is this is actually called Noble Ministries, which is a branch off Tunnel Vision.
Okay.
It would be the resources to Tunnel Vision. Right now we're having a meeting this week, and we're gearing up. Right now we're starting to gear up for a back to school event. Hopefully it's an event where we can find a place and not just give these kids clothes, but be able to get their haircuts. These girls get their nails done. Teach these boys some how to tie ties. Teach them how to wash cars. We're gonna have food. It's like a whole day event, so people could just come and you know what I'm saying, get what they need, and at the same time get loved on. Music, back to the music, and back to the dog breeding. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a building year. It's a year of building spiritually closer to my creator, obviously. Different character, bro, different mindset. More of a loving, helping mindset this year as the world needs it than anything else.
Right. You have a press feature on that music?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Like I've lost. I don't know. I'm trying to find that mojo back for the music. Like everything else is, and I know it's because there's so much going on around me that I can't sit and just focus on the music and love it the way I want to.
I feel it.
But I'm trying, bro. And then of course I want to, you know what I mean? I want to do a lot more features. I want to be more involved into how and understand other people's beliefs and what other people are about. You know what I mean? Like be able to do podcasts where it's I speak to other people and understand why they believe what they believe, where they come from, like their backgrounds, ethnicities, and stuff like that. Crossing that bridge to where these Christians don't want to cross, or they scared to cross, or their church tells them they can't cross. It's like, yo, we crossing everything. You know what I'm saying? We unified everything this year.
Yeah, they're too busy hiding behind West Huff.
Word.
Yeah, I guess so. That's what that. If you follow a man like that.
Yeah.
Whatever, nigga. I think he just did the Joe Rogan podcast, John.
Of course he did. It's bread.
Of
course he did. And then he posted up a real arrogant video, because people been that actually know their shit have tried to get him on a podcast to talk, and then he posted up an extremely arrogant video about how he got a job and he got a PhD he's working on, and of course if the biggest podcast in the world want me to go, I'm gonna go. Blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
Word.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel, bro.
That's how I feel. But I think your approach I think I like better because it is a more conversational approach as opposed to it's almost like people want the battle, but at the end of the day, what we really need is not the battles between wits. We need
No, it's the conversation piece. Just be able to leave that conversation with open mind to be able to study what was said in that conversation.
Right.
Not to bring my best forth facts or evidence to the table at that conversation to make my opposery look bad or to make my opposery, you know what I'm saying? My job is not, I'm not here to change your mind or to make you believe what I believe. I'm just here to say, maybe this is it. Maybe what you're saying is it. But having that mutual dialogue is what's going to get the people outside being able to have that dialogue. Right. Oh, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be the winner. I don't have to be the supremacy of this conversation. There's no supremacy. It's just it's a dialogue. It's a normal conversation. And that's where I want to go with it. You know what I mean? Like if everybody else wants to do the apologetics, I see it right now. The Christians are going against Christians. Like they look mad retarded right now. They look stupid. They look dumb. Going at each other's necks. I'm better than you. I know this than you. I know theology more than you. I know this. And literally everybody else is sitting back just looking at like a bunch of dummies, bro. They laughing. And you want me to convert to that? Nah, son.
I feel like apologetics is Christian narcissism. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I think apologetics in any subject, if you have to apply apologetics, it's because there's things that you can't explain or there's things that are conflicting and you're trying to find ways to connect the dots to still preserve the belief. And that to me is manipulative. So that's why I've never really been a fan of apologetics.
So there's no healthy apologetics to you?
No, I don't think apologetics is a healthy approach at all. I think looking at something for what it is, looking at history for what it is healthy. And having that discussion. And we may disagree and agree on some things, but to sit there and say, oh, let me stretch to make things make sense, even though they don't make sense.
Yeah. Inserting, no, I get it. Inserting their own, No, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I think that's what made me not fully follow that lane. You know what I'm saying? I was on that lane for a minute, and I still watch, you know what I mean? Like I just watched a dope interaction between African spiritualists and Christians. You know what I'm saying? And it was more informative to me, understanding how far, I don't know, religion or Christianity goes back, to Africa in those days, and how it made me like, you know what I mean? Like it made me think certain, you know what I mean? When you read the Bible, you read it in a certain context as they put you in that context. But when you start to really do a dirt of history, like, yo, you know what I mean? These people might have been black. They might have been this color and coming all the way from Africa, Ethiopia, like stuff like that. And then that was more interesting than actually arguing and debating. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
so I still watch it, but I'm not enjoying that lane for that specific reason. It's a form of, you know what I mean? Like I've cut off apologetics that are dope, but I just cut them off because I don't like the way they treat the opposite person. I don't like the way they make the opposite person look lesser than them in knowledge, and you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't, that wouldn't be my approach, to be arguing and calling people stupid or you don't agree with me, so you're just demon manifesting. You know what I'm saying? And
it's a demon.
Yeah, bro, it's just dumb shit. I mean, just stupid things like that made me not want that.
I've actually seen videos of people doing it's a demon that is speaking out of you. The dude's like looking at him like, what?
Yeah, this is apologetics. This is apologetics guy, and he's a Christian apologetics guy, and I've seen this guy like, oh, go suck on your whore mother who follows Muhammad, and
oh my god.
God damn, what are you watching?
He get violent. He's an ex-Muslim who's a Christian now, but his like the way he goes at Muslim people, and it's like, yo, he be hitting that line, son. I'm like, yo, I don't think that's godly, bro. You do what you do, but I don't think.
I got your
might get punched in the face. He keep going at it like that.
Yeah, son.
And then they'll be crying. Then they'll be cop calling.
Yeah, but this year just you know what I mean, just be more helpful to the community. Doing the things that I'm opposing the church for not doing. You know what I'm saying? Putting the legwork into that. Other than that, man, that's it.
I like the legwork stuff. Shout out Sue, my cousin Sue in the chat. How about you, Los? What's the goals for you this year, 2025?
And to be better than I was yesterday.
That's fire.
Straight simple, man.
Yeah. We got a new podcast coming up in February.
That's going to be interesting.
We got a new show, Solo. You might like this one.
What's up?
It's going to be all about like aliens, conspiracies, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Well, we're gonna one of the shows, yeah. We're going to start
who's
that
leading?
in February.
Who's leading this?
So far, it's me, Los, and BB so far. But you know, you're welcome to join the conversation. What's up, bro? You don't want to talk about? We're gonna have that little X-Files vibe going on.
So we're gonna go find aliens? Is that what we're doing?
Well, apparently, I'm gonna be the skeptic. I already know, and people are probably gonna hate me.
We're gonna talk mythical creatures, UFOs, paranormal,
bro. It's all chupacabras.
Conspiracies, secret societies. We're fucking going everywhere with it.
Yeah. Now the secret society stuff, I could run with that because I studied a lot of that.
Yeah, of course. You're part of one.
Stop it.
Whoa! He said, "Yeah, of course you're part of one."
I remember when I was at the hotel in Clearwater. There was the floor of the right in front of in the lobby, right in front of the elevators and shit. I don't know if you remember, Los, when you guys went there for that one day. It was like in the shape of an eye.
Yeah,
I was like, if Solo would see this, he'd be like, "I knew it."
Yeah, that's why we got the floor on the eye floor.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him, bro.
Some Illuminati shit.
We can only go into certain hotels that, you know what I mean, welcome certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, this year we're gonna be doing that. I'm looking forward. I'm trying to get more pay-per-views this year. More event-related streams this year if we can get them. So I've been putting the word out. Some people have been reaching out now. They want they're looking to have us go out there and do stuff for like their release parties, listening sessions, different stuff like that. So we're exploring some options right now. I know I've been back and forth with Annex talking some stuff too, so we'll see what happens there. And then
we're gonna have a segment called Preacher Battles.
Preacher Battles.
Uncensored.
Solo, it's time to do a show, bro, that you want to do, bro.
I've been thinking. I'm in that brewing stage. I've been in that brewing stage,
bro. Just get two different preachers and go head to head.
I don't think that's what he wants to do.
No, I think that'd be entertaining as shit.
Nah,
it would.
No, I've been thinking though. I've been brewing.
Because I know you and Josh wanted to do some stuff, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
I've been brewing too. I've been brewing. Trust me, I've been brewing. And I think I want to keep it in that same area I was telling you about. Same conversation. I actually been talking to, I think I talked to a few other people in different religions of life. And the conversation that should be lit. We be in the group, you know what I mean? We be talking, and it'd be some that if we catch it on camera, you know what I mean? It'll be a different for people, you know what I mean? So
we should do it, bro.
Get this in. I'm brewing it.
All right, well, if you need my help, let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
I'm trying to find the right botanica to do it in, you know what I mean?
They're gonna throw you out.
Yeah, amazing.
We're first episode of Casadega, so we out.
Sue said we got to do something in Jacksonville. Tell them to book me, Sue. Tell them to book us for a show over there, bro, to live stream the show.
Definitely not. Depends where in Jacksonville, bro.
It depends where in Jacksonville, too. Yeah.
Them niggas out there selling grandmothers and shit on the block.
Yo, not grandmothers, bro.
Them niggas sell anything.
Abuela's out there. Where my money, abuela?
Yeah, they selling with or without the bata, son.
With or without the bata. Chancletas not included.
Yup.
Fucking hilarious.
That shit is wild, bro. Shout out to Liravelli and Millie Stacks for that first video, the opening.
Shout out to Liravelli, son. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's my dog. He been working, bro.
Of course, man. That little nigga's been working since I seen him at age 16 doing his thing. So he ain't stopped.
He reminds me every time we chill, he reminds me that the first time he ever saw Pro Tools was in my studio. He's like, bro, that was like my introduction to Pro Tools.
He's that humble.
Yeah, he's
that humble. He done rub elbows with the best. You know what I'm saying? He's that humble. He's a humble kid, man. I watched that kid from the bottom go to the top, man. From the bottom go to the top, do his thing. As soon as he hit 18, he was out.
Yeah.
He didn't even look back. He was out. And from there he positioned himself to be in the right position, man. So every time I see him, man, I get a smile, salute him. You know, daughter, you know what I'm saying? I know his family. He comes from a great, great family.
Mm-hmm.
They used to own a restaurant over here. They used to let me get plates when I ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love that family to death, bro. And it's good to see him in the position that he's in.
Yeah, he been out there touring with like Dave East and shit, and working with Jim Jones and
smartest thing he ever did was go under Jim Jones, because that opened a lot of doors for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Opened a lot of doors for him. And you could just sit there and be somebody's like side producer, and you know what I mean, always doing the little things, and then, you know, he went on the Mano's wing, and then between Mano, you know what I mean, that opened the doors to like Dave East and the touring. You know what I mean? It's like any other person be like, nah, I could be further than what I am now, producing for, you know what I mean. But he took the smarter route, bro. You know what I mean? He took the quality over quantity. You know
I think he mixed the whole Dave East album, the last one that dropped, and the Mano album that dropped.
But this is what I'm saying. And it started with what? Him doing one record for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then him ended up with the other dude. What's the name? That does the wrap up every year. You know what I'm saying? Producing for him. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, but again, none of this would have came if he would have tried to run through this success. He sat there, he mapped it out, he played his part, he played the role. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that the people that he played the role for, the Jim Joneses, the Dave Eastes, the Manos, blessed him for that. You know what I'm saying? And looked out, you know what I mean? And not just sucker him or use him for their advantage, but actually took him under his ring as a younger brother and walked him through and put him in a successful position that he is now.
Yeah, he is. And you can see it because he's a feature on like all of their,
not just feature, he got a whole album. I think it's a whole album. They got a whole clique.
Lobby Boys.
Some Slobby Boys.
Yeah. They got a whole
like come on, son. Like you got Mano, Jim Jones, and then you got this young kid out of left field, like nobody know where he's from.
Yeah. But he's all over the hooks. He's all over the hooks.
That goes to show you how much responsibility they don't put upon this kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jim Jones, I'm sure, is not knowing his character, knowing Mano's character. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people don't walk through their doors. For them to specifically choose him because they know he grew under them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So man, it's a great thing.
The studio's fire too. I go up there every once in a while. When I go up to New York, I usually go chill with him in the studio. He got a little studio over there by Times Square.
Yeah.
Or close to Times Square over there. That shit is fire. I tell you what, for being the dude that had first seen Pro Tools in my studio, he's a master of it now. So yeah, he is. That dude is freaking retarded on Pro Tools. Like nothing. Mm-hmm. What's this other video you gave me? The Z one.
Oh, this is Z. This is a camp out of Texas.
Okay.
And they do remixes. He's pretty nice, man. He got some nice deliveries and stuff like that. Not major. Like I said, it's hard to find. I don't know if these Christian artists don't like doing videos or they don't like promote. Like there's some hot records out there. They just don't do videos to it.
Yeah, tell them to get to work, bro. Stop being lazy.
Get to work. Wow.
All right, guys. Y'all got anything else? 2025? Nope. Jump off 2025?
All the way live.
All the way live, bro. We're going to have weekly interrupts. We're going to keep them every first and third Tuesdays. We got this week we got the Talking Tipsy coming up. Last Friday we have a live music review, and coming in February we got the other show. So Y'all stay tuned.
What normally happens on Talking Tipsy? What's the agenda with that? Like I know the agenda to the reviews, music reviews with Talking Tipsy. Like they just we
in the background. The girls. That's
it's
all women.
Okay. Talking Tipsy. Talking Tipsy.
Well, Talking Tipsy, whoever can hear me, Talking Tipsy, whoever runs Talking Tipsy, holla at me so I could come through with the fire desserts. We could review the desserts. I could put y'all on to the Royal Diva Studio, who got some fire desserts. And we can show y'all a couple things, how to get it in the baking industry and how we gets busy.
What's up with you Saturday?
Feel me?
What's up with Royal Diva on Saturday?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Man, get back to me.
we got a gang of kids here, so if the kids are not here, we can slide. The kids are here, you know what I mean? So
figure that out. Get up with them. We'll work it out. What we got to do.
You know what I mean?
Let's make it happen. No capping. This year is all about making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Remember last year I said we were gonna run everything we were scared of. We're gonna keep that same momentum. We're gonna keep that energy, and we're just gonna do it. Whatever we want to do, we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna overthink it. Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, holla at me on offline about that. Let me know what's good. We'll plan it out and get it going. Shout out everybody in the chat, by the way. We had a few people in the chat today. People tuning in today.
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
I might wear my turban. You know what I'm saying? I made my conversion jump.
I seen that. I saw that. He said he converted Muslim. Shout out Sue. Sue said she got us in Jacksonville. So we'll
say less.
Say less. All right, y'all. Share, like, subscribe. Every Tuesday, first and third Tuesday is the Weekly Interrtupt. Blackmarket.tv. Shout out Solo. Shout out Los. I appreciate y'all, bro. Let's get this year.
Peace.
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 I came back. Kingdom Music. I came back like Jordan in 95. That in my sin to tell them that I'm alive. Always put the work in, wise as a serpent. You can doubt a lot of things, but you can't doubt my drive. I came back like E.G. did, believe me, kid. God prepared a table, tell my haters they gon' see me win. I came back like Lazarus, they was mourning for me. Fresh about depression, then God's blessings started pouring on me. I came back like Seb with a praise and worship song. I do my dance at the altar, I get my worship on. I came back like David after Bathsheba. Straight up out some bondage, Christ brought me back to freedom. I came back just like the leopard that was grateful. Of course I get my 10%, God done made my plate full. I came back like my Savior did on the 3rd. Pulled up to the tank and gave my hometown the word.
I can't stay down. The devil tried to dog me out, told me to lay down. That sin came and made the prison out the playground. Man, I was there, but God called me out the grave now. And ever since I've been back, I've been way up. Stayed in my lane, finished strong like a layup. I'm boxing demons out the paint like get your weight up. I learned the game the hard way, you can't play us. Nah, I got the sword of the spirit and I keep it with me. And I ain't came alone, got my people with me. He gave it all, I give it all, this ain't 50-50. God gave it all, I give it all, this ain't 50-50. I feel like I can do it all when I got Jesus with me. It feels like I'm invincible. Don't trust feelings, man, I'm living off principles. And for my people still down, gotta let them know you can't stay down.
Show some reverence on this holy ground and move off. I don't care if you got Jordans, kick your shoes off. You get shoot off if you disrespect my father's house. I flip the table on these haters when I'm walking out. Out my mother's womb, I came out with this mud on me. 18 years later in the project with these drugs on me. I felt so dirty, why would God even come hug on me? I fell in love with Christ and now I got his blood on me. Hey, sipping saints turn into some drifting saints. Slipping saints turn into some tripping saints. cussing saint turn into a lusting saint. You better watch your eyes and watch out what you covered, saint. Iniquity will kill you if you let it come infect you. How you gonna let the devil come and disrespect you? It takes some holy oil, put it on your doorpost. Always got my Bible with me, always keep my sword close. Take your shield of faith that the armor of God protect you. Put on the mind of Christ for the helmet on your cabeza. Ain't trying to feed you manna if the manna got mold. Salvation for the rich, the poor, the young, and the old. Kingdom.
I came back, some will say like I never left. Road to perdition, you held me back like Abimelech. Appetite different, I'm done with sipping on Similac. Back with the vengeance that hinges upon my every breath. So take a seat, we gon' be here a while. Till we acknowledge our desperate need for Messiah. I came back like Peter after denial and put to death every single egregious act that defile. I came back like Meshach after the fire. Jesus Christ set me free from the devious trap of the liar. Lucy gon' take a L or else he gon' have to retire. We're on to his every move as if he was tapped with a wire. What if I told you your minor setback was temporary? What if I told you that falling's in your itinerary? Man, I thank Jesus cause he always saw the best in me. He knew my history and still gave me a destiny.
Can't stay down. You feel dead, but I can hear God call you out the grave now. Yeah, you can't stay down. It get hard, but you need to hit me out. Can't stay down.